The one thing I've noticed in watching the Cavs from the past 3 seasons is that it looks like fun, and it looks like you yourself are having a ton of fun this season.
Oh, I really am. I mean, in a big way, this team has, it's like I felt the same way. Like after watching the Last Dance, like I want to go to the gym. I get excited about going to the gym. I want to show up there and I want to put in work and I want to build something. And these guys, make me excited to come to work. We all celebrate each other. We've developed a culture. We didn't force it. It just has happened. Our communication is very high level. And that starts with JB. He's just a very effective and high level communicator for what we want to get done. And then I mentioned like those guys, everybody just celebrating each other from JA to, young Ev to Darius making the next step, and really just everybody coming in and sharing the wealth. We're like the biggest share the wealth team in the NBA. We just want to see everybody shine. And I got to say, outside of 15, 16, I was talking to Channing about this. Like, I don't know that I've had more fun in the NBA than now, and watching these guys grow and getting to be a leader in that sense as well. Because this team wants to be led. They want to do something special. They want the recognition. I should say they want the respect. And I think it's just a beautiful brand of basketball that we're playing. It's fun. It's like really, really fun to be around. Listen, winning solves a lot of things. Like I felt like an angry veteran the last, few years. And obviously that showed, and I had some not so great moments, some good moments, but like, this is what the NBA is meant to be. Like, this is a special moment. People are seeing it from, a chip shot or 10,000 feet looking down on it. But, it's real. Like our unit is incredibly cohesive, and it's a beautiful thing to see within our organization, how these guys are taking the steps and not skipping any.
Tommy, I want to let you jump in 1 second. I just have a quick follow-up on that, because this is something I sort of wanted to bring up, and that's just having gone through being an all-star and being a number 1 option in Minnesota, then playing in 4 straight finals with LeBron, winning a championship. And I looked up the records: 19-63, 19-46, 22-50. Those are your last 3 seasons. And we touched on this a bit the last time you were on the show, but to be in the position you're in today on this team, 27-18, a game and a half out of first place, the perspective you sort of have now on those 3 years, what you went through, what the organization went through, what you would have done different, maybe. Just can you talk a little bit about that sort of that maturation that you're speaking of as a leader?
Yeah, I mean, that's a great question. And oddly, I haven't really had to answer that. And I've tried to like deflect all the praise or anything that's going good onto these guys, because they've been so great in just how they are respecting the entire process, as I said earlier. But, I look back on my life in general, but, basketball career, I'm sure you've done a lot of reflection, being on the other side now, just like things I would have done differently. People are like, oh, I don't regret anything. I wouldn't have changed anything. It's like, okay, bullshit. Like, there are things I would have done differently. I think a lot of times either my emotions got the best of me. I said things without just digesting and, reflecting on what had just happened, and just moments of, maturation and growth. But I'm at the same time, yeah, I may regret those things, but I'm thankful that they happened, because I think I'm a better communicator, leader, fiance, like, all that stuff across the board. And I think it's helped me to just to be an extension of the coaching staff with JB, having just with me and him, it being so much bigger than basketball. Like, he's basically like an extension of my family. Our families go back to like the 70s when my dad played in the league and he knew Bernie. So I think all of that has more than anything just helped me just not only buy into this team, but be that guy that can help lead the way, make a huge impact off the bench, be super efficient in 20 to 25 minutes a night. And just try and get the best out of these guys. Because I have seen a lot in this league. I've been to the mountaintop. I've also been, like you said, with the Cavs, but also, with the Timberwolves that were rebuilding for so long. I've been on both sides of that. So when you have something special like this, you just try and bottle it up and say, okay, how can we just get everything we can out of this? And you're seeing guys like Jared Allen is an all-star this year. Darius Garland has made the next step. He's an all-star this year. I mean, these guys are playing at a very high level. We got the rookie of the year. We got Isaac Okoro. Obviously Colin Sexton and Ricky went down, but we have, different guys throughout our entire lineup that are stepping up, and it's been amazing. And we have 3 7-footers in there with Lowry Market if he had hit. Like, we're going against the grain, doing stuff different. Our defensive schemes are different than anybody else is doing in the league. And then just our bench has been amazing as well. Like, I'm having a hard time staying in my lane of where I want to answer this, because it's like guys just, it's refreshing to see them chase the game and watching everything else chase them right back. It's really a beautiful thing.